Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, and double honor to the Apostle Great Millstone, man. Just doing a quick video, man. Just gonna be going over this so-called immigration crisis in the UK, man. Like, well, just a couple things about it, man. Because just been reading a couple articles, man, and this shit is just like just a joke, man. Like, you can so clearly see that these guys are using these situations to set up civil unrest, race riots, that sort of thing, man. You can see that's what they're looking to do, like with all these little articles and these certain things coming out about like the Brexit and all that shit, man. Let me just read this this article, man. It's on the Express, like the Daily Express, and it says Ola Jordan blasted by BBC Breakfast viewers as she claims immigration is out of control. It says Ola Jordan has claimed immigration is getting out of control. Fucking hell. Immigration is getting out of control as she waded in on the ongoing EU referendum debate during today's BBC Breakfast. Let me skip that. Let me just play the video.
My sister came to this country about 3 years ago, and she's a pharmacist. She got her job pretty quick, but yeah, it's great to have my family here. Looking at this as a Polish person, I think the free movement is great. We can travel wherever we can, especially, being from a communist country. I remember my mum and dad couldn't just go and leave the country.
There you go. Some chocolates.
But in another hand, I do think that it's sort of, in some ways, getting out of control, because this is a great country and everyone wants to come here. I don't know which way I would vote. So I don't know what's the right thing to do, but I still want what's best for this country.
Yeah, man. So she's saying, immigration's out of control, but then this bitch only came to the country like 16 years ago. So like guys were ripping into her about that, and then let me read a bit more. It says the Polish-born beauty arrived in the UK back in 2000 before gracing screens in 10 series of Strictly Come Dancing and marrying her British husband. It wasn't easy to get to the UK and stay here. I came here on the basis of learning to dance, and I was studying dancing. I represented England in competitions with my husband James. There were so many people coming into the country because France and Germany wouldn't let us work, which is why so many Polish people came to the UK. There were so many opportunities like everyone else. It was great. So, this is, she is a migrant, man. She's done the same shit. But then ultimately, these guys are trying to rip into her. But then ultimately she's one of them. Like all these migrants. The thing is, like they're creating a hubbub because they're saying, oh, all these immigrants coming in, blah blah blah. They're just gonna be living off off JSA. They're gonna be getting like social housing, this is that. But then all these guys that are coming here, they're all coming here to work, man. They'll come here to be slaves for England, man. Because even like they had a little poll on this. And it says, do you agree with Ola Jordan's comments on immigration? And it's 94% said yes, it's getting out of control. So then these guys are fucking, these English people are fucking, they're not happy at all about this immigration thing, man. So then the way the media's playing it is pretty much, these guys are falling for it, man. They've been set it up, man. The mass media has set them up, man. You even got a guy here who made a comment saying "fuck off home," then, and then it says some geezer called Britannic. When you look at the comments, man, that's when you get these the true feelings of these Edomites, man. It says he said, I have had conversations about needing to get out of the EU with Asian, Sikh and black Afro-Caribbean immigrants to this country, intelligent, sensible immigrants who can look at the issue just as reasonably as the indigenous British people. And then this guy, Spuds Gans Rue, says self-preservation. They know we're on the brink, and we're only one incident away from a purge. They know people won't be considering religion, level of assimilation, or financial social worth when the purge comes. They know the majority will consider only one thing. You're not from round there, are you? And that's how these guys truly feel about it, man. All these migrants are thinking they ain't really giving a fuck if it's Then when they see a Muslim, man, they ain't thinking like, okay, you know, he's just a nice Muslim. They're thinking he's a terrorist, man. They're thinking this guy's coming over here, zapping Sharia laws and all this. These guys ain't caring about no goddamn migrants, man. Let me go to another one, because his comments are entertaining, man. When you read these comments, then you understand how these guys truly. Let me get a scripture first, man. It says, Isaiah 60:1, Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yahweh shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. So these guys are in gross darkness, man. These guys don't realize they've been setting up, man. They're all this that's been happening. Like, ultimately, the only reason there's so many goddamn migrants, man, is because of these wars that the EU and America have been starting, man. You go to let me read this article, man. It says horrific. This is on the Mirror, the UK Mirror, Daily Mirror. It says horrific pictures show 550 refugees fighting for their lives by clinging on to capsizing boat. And it says the overcrowded vessel turned over in the Mediterranean today as its migrant passengers desperately tried to reach Europe from war-torn Libya. Fucking Libya, man. That was where these guys decided to go and fucking lace the country up, destroy the infrastructure, take down the geezer that was ruling it, and they basically destroyed the country. So now they can't actually fucking survive out there, man. That's why they're coming to the EU, man. All these guys coming from Syria, man. If Cameron was the one to decide, okay, yeah, we're gonna bomb Syria. We're gonna bomb up Syria, man. So of course the whole EU was like, yeah, we're gonna bomb up Syria. And then all of a sudden you got all the guys living in there. The house has been blown the fuck up. So now they ain't got nowhere to live, man. This is all a setup, man. And these people getting all upset because they're coming. But then it's your fault they're leaving the country, man. Now look at this. Anon25 says, I understand people and EU want to help these immigrants, but is this realistic due to the sheer number that are coming over? Is there going to be anyone left in their countries, or will they all be in Europe? We have our own issues, housing, jobs, NHS that are struggling to cater for our own and future grand generations. The immigrants are mainly all men. I've hardly seen any families or women, so creating unbalance. They have shown disrespect within European countries and used violence and different ways to behave. So these guys are thinking these guys are just some beasts coming over to just fuck up the country, living. They're gonna be practicing some super Islam over here, but that's some bullshit, man. These guys, all they want to do is come over, get a job, make some money, and live the high life in England, man. These guys, they watch American TV, they watch British TV. They're thinking about coming over here and getting a country house like in what the fuck's it called, man? In Downton Abbey, man. They're thinking about getting the Downton Abbey. They're thinking about having that good life, getting their kids to go to uni, making money. That's what they think. They don't give a fuck about that shit, man. I mean, the only reason out is because Esau fucked them up in the first place. This guy, Old Bird 44, stop bombing their country then. All they want is to go home. And this guy got 4 downvotes, but he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth, because that's all they did, man. They went over there, they blew up man's country, and now they got nowhere to fucking stay. Lo and behold, they're coming from Libya. These guys are fucking drowning out in the ocean to get to Italy. That's how fucked up their country is, man. There's some old bullshit, man. And then there's another article. Let's finish on this one. I'll get another. Well, maybe I'll look at the other one. It says refugees. It's on the Mirror again. It says refugee crisis could spark uprising across Europe. Ex-MI6 chief warns. Sir Richard Dearlove fears the EU's hesitant response to mass migration risk a populist uprising across the continent. So that's more or less what they're bringing about by doing this, man. The way they've been televising this. The thing is, it's only recently, like when the Syria thing happened, that it's really come up. Because even before then, you had like huge numbers of migration, but no one was really. It was an issue. Like if you watch some of the older like elections in the UK, then it was an issue that would come up. They'll talk about migration, immigration, this, that. But then more or less, it's only since the Syria thing happened, and it's become a huge thing that everyone's like, okay, they're all upset about it. But then the reason they're stirring up them feelings is because they want that World War III, they want that race rights, like leading up to World War III to kick off, man. So they can just say, hey, it's getting out of control. We're gonna start chipping guys when they come in, so they can't be doing madness, man. Like you got the guys in Germany, they were meant to be just going around raping up women on New Year's. Come on, man. They're just like all these little incidents. They're set it up, man. Because these actual migrants that come over, all they're thinking about is making some fucking cash, man. Let me get another scripture, man. Matthew 24 and 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." So hey, look, man, that nation must rise against nation, man, because that's basically what they're setting up with all these little things going on, man. Like they even have some shit about Muslim parents can get fined if children refuse to shake female teachers' hands. All these little things, they're just pretty much what do you call it? Just try to stir up them feelings. And talking about the Brexit as well. It says Brussels is planning for Brexit, which is just common sense. Obviously, you have to plan for it if it's a possibility. But they're just trying to like slowly stir up people's minds and get them to thinking, okay, you know, it's getting peak out here, man. They're thinking like, okay, if England leaves, then we might have to just kick all these fucking immigrants out of our country, and then that would just start off race riots, man. Because you got whole areas of England where you'll just have like a bunch of fucking foreigners, man. And then like if you're gonna be trying to manhandle them out of the country, it's gonna lead to a race riot, man. You're gonna just be kicking out all these people that have been here for like they got 3 generations of family over here. They ain't just gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to fucking Pakistan or whatever the fuck. Nah, man, that's just race riots, bona fide. So I'm gonna leave it there, man. I'll say all praises to Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushua, Dawan is the apostle of great Melso, man, and shalom.